guys get to call it? Yes, please. Yeah. Tails. It is tails. Hey, we want to defend that. Then let's go, so you're going to go the opposite direction you are right now. You're the ball pushes up. Yeah, so you also have the ball. Okay? Do you have any questions? Anything that's going to happen to you? Okay, please play to the whistle. Remember, we let it go as long as you get it. Nice try, Dennis. Tisha, you got it. Go Eagles! Oh, good try, Chris. Nice passing. Go, Linda. Go, Linda. Let's go, Eagles. Let's go, Rach. Nice try, Rachel. Good try. Go, Erica. You got it. Go, Eagles, right now. Nice job, please.
Will everyone please rise for the playing of the national anthem? Rachel Golden, forward. Please just step forward, ladies. Number 11, Carly Coy. Number 16, Lonnie Schwartz. Number 2, Lisa Comrie. Number 6, Katie Lovell. Number 1, Steph Clark. Number 18, Jamie Fitzpatrick. Number 12, Glynis Hupp. Oh dear. Number 9, Jenna Buell. Number 10, Leslie Olenek. Number 7, Paige DeLong. Number 8, Sarah Demure. Number 3, Kristen Muir. Number 4, Carrie Layton. Number 5, Gina McDonald. Number 15, Megan Wernicke.
Hello, I'm David Goldberg for George Langevin Productions, welcoming you to Degano Junior High School, where we have the CIF Field Hockey Championship here for you on tap. It's the San Pasqual Eagles versus Scripps Ranch Falcons. It's going to be a heck of a matchup as both these teams are highly competitive, bringing really impressive records into the contest. And this is a championship. They're going to lay everything on the line for us here today. A beautiful afternoon here in Southern California. Run down the rosters quickly for the San Pasqual Eagles. Number 1, Delinia Banuelos. Number 2 is Courtney Stevens. 3 is Kelly Gannon. 4 is Lindsay Smits. 5 and 6, Rachel Stillings and Christy Gannon. 7 and 8, Brooke Comby and Kate Hansen. 9 and 10, Leticia Gallon and Marion Buckley. 11 and 13 are Corey Serviolo and Amy Window. 14 and 16 is Carrie Rojas and Erica Banuelos, and 19 and 20, Lynette Leidick and Tiffany Snow. 21, 26, Carrie Roche and Robin Christ. 52 is Gayla Griffin. The goalies, number 50, Lisa Rodella, and number 99, Emily Rowland. The roster for the Scripps Ranch Falcons, as you see, we're about ready for the face-off, is number 1, Steph Clark. Number 2, Lisa Comrie. 3 and 4, Kristen Muir and Carrie Layton. 5 is Dina McDowell. 6 and 7, Kate Lovell and Paige DeLong. 8, Sarah Demore. 9, Jenna Buell. 10, Leslie Olenek. 11 and 12, Carly Cahy and Glennis Hubbard. 15, Megan Wernicke. 16, Lonnie Schwartz. 18, Jamie Fitzpatrick. And 20, Rachel Golden. And we're just about ready for the start of the match.
Pass back.
And here starting with the pass back. It's taken there, controlled by number 4, Kelly Gannon. She's dribbling with it, taken over there by the Falcons. And we've got a change of possession. The Scripps Ranch Falcons are in the red, San Pasqual are in the yellow. And we have a stoppage of play. It's going to be the Scripps Ranch Falcons ball. With it there is number 3, Kristen Muir. She passes it and intercepted there by the Eagles. We're going to have a stoppage of play.
It's a foul. It's an obstruction foul.
Substruction foul. The ball is now put back into play. Carry deep into Eagles territory, and there's a shot on goal, and it does not get through. And there's a foul against the Falcons, and it's going to go back to the Eagles. They're going to try and start some. Number 21 takes it, and that is Carrie Roche. Got another changeover here. We've got a lifted ball. Megan Wernicke is taking this hit. Here it is, and it's bounded ball and stopped by the goalie there. And this ball's knocked down in front, and we're going to have it cleared out to the side. It's going to be ball out. Ball will remain in the Falcon possession. So the Falcons putting on early pressure here. We're just in the first half. 0-0 our score. Ball is now hit in and stopped there by the goalie, who kicks it back out to, and it's going to be a change of possession. Number 5 is Rachel Stillings, slaps it out, and it's going to go out of bounds. So now the Falcons will take over again.
Lock it up, Red!
0-0 our score, just the beginning of the first half.
Your side.
It's the Falcons' ball.
No.
They have it in their own territory.
20.
Does not get past midfield. It's intercepted there by the Eagles. They're dribbling it through now, and we're going to have a foul. Eagles ball. Number 2, Courtney Stevens whacks at it, and taken there nicely. Passed over. It's number 10, Megan Buckley. She's dribbling with it. That's 20, Tiffany Snow. And we're going to have a foul call. We have a short corner now.
Foul by the defense.
Ball stopped there. Shot is taken, and it is batted down, and there will be no goal on the play. A nice defensive play by the goalie of the Falcons. That is Jenna Buell.
Falcons clear over the sideline.
The correct terminology is the sweeper, who made a nice play on that.
Centering pass.
And the ball goes out of bounds again.
And we have a long hit. The ball came off the stick of the defender.
Long hit from the corner.
From the junction of the sideline and the goal line.
It's taken by number 1, Steph. It's Delinda Benuelos, and the ball is now.
And we have another penalty corner.
We have another short corners. I'm having a difficult time keeping up. This is a relatively new sport for me, nonetheless exciting. We have a short corner now. Ball is then stopped. Oh, they are not able to stop it to get a shot off. Ball still controlled by the Eagles. They're looking for an opportunity taken there. Oh, a shot was taken there by Kelly Gannon, and she shot it just wide. That was the first real legitimate scoring chance of the afternoon for the Eagles, but they come up empty-handed. The ball will now be with the Falcons. It's whacked there to midfield, gets by Lisa Comrie. She's dribbling with it there, and stolen away by Carrie Roche. Passed in front. Oh, and it gets by the sweeper of the Falcons and goes out of bounds.
This is called a 16. Like, they're hit to get it out.
Okay.
Beat to the ball, beat to the ball.
And the ball's now controlled by the Eagles. Taken by Lynette Leidick. She tries to get a scoring chance and stopped by Layton, and she hits it out of bounds. So now the Eagles turning the pressure back on the Falcons after the Falcons started off with some offensive pressure.
The defense is awarded a 16-yard hit.
So now a 16 yards going to be there for the Falcons. We have a lifted ball, so it's going to go back over to the Eagles. Kelly Gannon is going to take it there. She centers it. And what do we have here? The ball is going to go out of bounds, chased down by Brooke Comby. It's going to be the Falcons' ball. Ball has been in the Falcons' territory for the last couple minutes or so. And let's see what we have. Number 20 is Tiffany Snow trying to dribble in. And we've got a foul called, and the Eagles will control deep in the Falcon territory.
Stillings with the ball.
Rachel Stillings with it. She passes it in front, but out of the reach of number 19, Lynette Leidick, and it's going to be out of play. Ball's going to go back over to Scripps Ranch. It's number 4, Carrie Lighton. Swings at it, didn't get a very good hit off it, and she's going to have to defend now as Kelly Gannon comes in for her shot. And it's a scramble in front, and what do we have? We have a foul call. It looks like a short corner.
The body of the players, including feet.
We have an enthusiastic crowd behind me, as you could probably hear. Short corner's taken there. Kelly Gannon attempted at it. Pass in front to 5. Rachel Stilling, she shoots and it goes wide. The San Pasqual Eagles are really have the offensive pressure going here right now. Scripps Ranch has it. Carrie Light, number 4.
Good job, Tiffany.
Lifted ball, so it's going to go back in control of the Eagles. Swung at there by Kelly Gannon. There's a scramble for it. Ball is being dribbled by number 1 for Steph Clark for the Falcons, but intercepted there nicely by Courtney Stevens, and she gets it in front to Brooke Comby, and there's a scramble, and Comby still chasing after the ball. Number 21 there, Carrie Roche as well. And the ball is out of play. It's going to be taken, put back into play. It's number 20 takes it, and goes right through the goal mouth. And we have a stoppage of play. Another short corner. San Pasqual with a short corner. Ball is stopped by Kelly Gannon. She swings at it, and it's blocked nicely, and there's still a scramble, and they score! It looks like number 19, Lynette Leidick, with the goal. We'll have to get confirmation. After a scramble, after the short corner, the goal was scored by, I believe, Lynette Leidick. And now a timeout is taken by Scripps Ranch, where the score early in the first half, it is San Pasqual 1, Scripps Ranch nothing. Lynette Leidick with the goal to make it 1-0 San Pasqual Eagles over the Scripps Ranch Falcons. I'd like to thank number 8 for the Eagles, Kate Hansen, for being of tremendous help in assisting the broadcast today. Now the pass back is going to be started by the Falcons and intercepted there by Courtney Stevens. Ball is then dribbled past midfield, goes back. Number 1 chased down by Delinda Benuelos. She's dribbling it there, and there's a nice fight for it. Ball, the Eagles are very, very aggressive here on the offensive end, as they just keep rushing people into the play to continue the offensive pressure. Number 20 now with Tiffany Snow trying to control it. And we're going to have a foul, and it's going to be a short corner, I believe. Oh, it's a hit coming into the circle, rather, and number 5, that is Rachel Stillings, is going to take it. She passes it out to number 2, that's Courtney Stevens. She shoots it in, but intercepted there by Steph Clark of the Falcons. Dylan Benuelos trying to gain control against Steph Clark. Ball is now taken a shot, but it hits the outside of the goal and it'll be out of play. So the Falcons will try and get something going. After the first offensive pressure initially by the Falcons, they have been on the defensive as the Eagles just keep running at them in waves here offensively.
Scripps Ranch was a free hit.
Now the free hit is coming, and it's going to go out of play right near us. So it's going to be Falcons ball again. It's number 5, that is Dina McDowell, is going to take it. She hits a nice shot. Oh, it's going to be a lifted ball, and it's going to come back to the Eagles. As number 6, Christy Gannon, is going to take it. She's measuring it up. She's surveying the field. Gives it a nice hit. She gets it to the center of field, and it is taken there. And taken up at midfield, number 5, Rachel Stillings, and we're going to have a foul. And that's a hook. It's hooking sticks. It's number 5, Rachel Stillings, is going to take it, but we got a lifted ball. A raised ball, rather, and it's going to go back over to the Falcons. Very fast-moving game, field hockey.
Break on the ball, Eagles, break on the ball.
Now it's taken there by 18. That is Jamie Fitzpatrick, but she gets it stolen away by number 9, Leticia Gallion. And it goes all the way deep into the Falcon territory again, where it's taken by Tiffany Snow, and the ball is batted out of bounds, and it's going to be Falcon ball. 1-0 our score here.
Can't hear you. Eagles.
About 14 minutes left here in the first half.
Eagles, people up.
The San Pasqual Eagles come into this match, this championship match, with a 27-0 record. Now there's a ball taken by the Falcons, 11. That's Carly Cahy, and she gets it taken away there, and it's going to be a foul, and taken by 21, Carrie Roche, taken by 3, Kelly Gannon. She hits it ahead to number 10. That's Marion Buckley. Number 19, Lynette Leidick, who scored the goal, but taken away by 4, but again intercepted by the Eagles, as they are just very aggressive here on the offensive end, and you can tell they just keep sending people in to intercept the ball and not allow any offensive progress by the Falcons. Now the ball taken there by Delinda Benuelos. She's dribbling it on the right side against number 1, Steph Clark. Ball passed back to number 2, Courtney Stevens. She lines it up, and it's fought there. Stevens again going after it. Number 5, Rachel Stillings. And there's a shot taken there. It goes high and wide over the net. But the ball was raised by the defense, so we're going to have, it's going to remain in Eagle territory. And we have a short corner. Taken there, and the pass. Number 1, raced after by Delinda Benuelos. She chases it again with Steph Clark. Those two have been battling consistently in the right corner. Now we have a long hit for the Eagles. Taken there by Benuelos, number 1. Ball is crossed right in front, but we have a foul. Raised ball by the defense, and it's going to be another short corner by the Eagles. As number 2, it's going to be Courtney Stevens is going to take it. She whacks it out. Kelly Gannon now trying to get something going. She sweeps at it, and it scores! A terrific goal by Kelly Gannon as she swept at it with the backhand, and I had a clear view of her from here and got it by the goaltender to make it 2-0 Eagles. And really, the Falcons have their hands full with this aggressive Eagle team. So now we have the score 2-0 on the goal by Gannon and the first goal by Lynette Leidick. Now again, the Eagles go right back on the attack. There's just no stopping them. They smell blood. Now it's taken there by number 5, Dina McDowell. She passes ahead. The Falcons need desperately to get something going offensively. They're just being overwhelmed offensively. Ball being battled there by 11, Carly Cahee. And 11 for the Eagles, Corey Cerviello. It's a free hit by Scripps Ranch. They're trying to get some offensive, something going here. They do have something as number 2, Lisa Comrie takes it, gets sent back out and controlled by Carly Cahee. She sends it to number 5, but it's, again, nice defensive work by Delinda Benuelos. And we have a sub. Lindsay Smith is coming in for number 19, Lynette Leidick, who scored the first goal for the Eagles. Now Gannon. And it's being whacked at there and controlled. No, it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles ball as number 3, Kelly Gannon, is going to take it. Has a nice hit. It's going to go out of bounds, however. It's going to go back over to the Falcons. The pace is fast and furious here in this first half. It's 2-0 Eagles. Ball's taken here right in front of us by Glynis Hubbard. It's a nice hit, but intercepted by Kelly Gannon. She seems everywhere today. And we've got a high stick interference. So the ball is going to be taken over by the Eagles, and Christy Gannon is going to take it. She lines it up. It's a nice hit, but it's going to go past everybody and way out of bounds. Chase that one down. So it's going to be the Falcon ball. It is 2-0. Eagles over the Scripps Ranch Falcons. We're at the CIF Field Hockey Championship. And we have a change of possession, and it's going to be Eagles ball now. So I have it inside, and we're going to have a substitution in a moment for the Falcons. Now the ball controlled by the Eagles. Number 5, Rachel Stillings, passes it in front. Number 4, Lindsay Smith's looking for an opportunity, doesn't get one as the ball is blocked off nicely by Carrie Layton. She hits it, and it goes back up as a nice defensive play, but still, there seems to be 4 Eagles for every Falcon player in the offensive end. So the change of possession now is taken by number 4, Carrie Layton. She whacks it, and it's going to be controlled by number 2, Lisa Comrie, but then it goes out of bounds off the defense. That's out of bounds off Christy Gannon, so it's going to be taken there by the Falcons. Number 5, it looks like Dina McDonald is going to come in and take it. She blasts it. And a nice pickoff by Kelly Gannon, who just seems to be everywhere for the Eagles. But the ball is out of bounds, as it wasn't being, as number 20, Tiffany Snow, was not able to control it, so it's going to go back over to the Falcons as number 12, Glynis Hubbard's going to take the take.
Good job, Snow!
What's happening now is that number 20, Tiffany Snow, has been interfering and keeping the pressure inside the Eagle end, or the Falcon end. Now the ball is pushed right out in front, and there's an opportunity there as number 4, Lindsay Smith, was at the right side of the goal and just went over her stick. 2-0 is our score, where most of the pressure so far in this first half has been exerted by the Eagles on the Falcons. Number 4 is Carrie Layton. Going to take it. She smacks it It's a nice hit taken there by Lisa Comrie. She hits it around to midfield, but is controlled there by number 9, Letitia Gallion. Team struggle for it around midfield. Ball is taken there, and we have a foul. Foul is going to be taken by number 8, Sarah DeMore. And we have lifting. This is a call, so it's going to go back over to the Eagles. Now, Falcons are trying to control, trying to get something going offensively. We have the ball hitting, advancing foul. Ball hit the foot of the Eagle player. Going to be taken there by Clark. Taken there at midfield, back into Falcon territory. Again, the Eagles go on the offensive. Number 5, Dina McDonald handling it for the Falcons. She tries to send it back out, but to no avail, as the ball is now pushed into the Falcon territory, but it's taken there by number 4, Carrie Layton, who tries to get it out of harm's way. She's still battling, still dribbling with it, doing some excellent work over there. That's Carrie Layton, number 4.
Stevens taking the hit, and if you see an umpire with
the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be taken by number 2, Courtney Stevens.
It is holding her whistle to see who gains the advantage.
And now we have a foul on the Eagles, so it's going to be the Falcon ball as they take a free hit. And now it's being chased down by Lisa Comrie, but the ball is intercepted there by Rachel Stillings. She sends it back up to Kelly Gannon. It's Kelly Gannon and Brooke Comby playing 2-on-2. It's never taken there by number 20. She's got some room. It's Tiffany Snow. She's trying to get a room for a shot, but intercepted there nicely by Carrie Layton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Carrie Layton is really holding together the defense for the Scripps Ranch Falcons. It's been her work that's kept the game 2-0. Gannon now with a long hit, but it's controlled by the Falcons and sent back ahead. Now the ball's taken there by number 18, Jamie Fitzpatrick. She's trying to get something going. She's still dribbling with it and gets it to number 2, Lisa Comrie, but it's intercepted there by number 21. That is Carrie Roche. And it's a reverse stick, and there's no call, I don't think. I'm being taught some of the fundamentals of the game by, again, Kate Hansen, who told me that that was a reverse stick, and it's a technique used to advance the ball. Ball goes out of bounds, though, by Dina McDonald. And she seems to be complaining about a stick. So it's Kelly Gannon now taking the hit. She sends it, and it is intercepted there by number 4. That, again, is Layton. She's trying to get the ball out of harm's way, and we have a foul. And now the ball is passed in. Again, McDonald with it. And we have another foul. It's a hacking foul on McDonald. Number 7 with it. That's Paige DeLong. And it's sent back ahead, and we have another foul. I think it was another hacking foul.
With their bodies or with a teammate. Chip shot.
And the ball goes high, so we've got a turnover again, and it's going to be the Scripps Ranch Falcons ball.
When they do this, this is third party.
That last foul was a third-party foul. So the ball taken there at midfield. That's number 5, Dina McDonald. Or that is not number 5. That is number 15, Megan Wernicke. Oh, the ball. She's got a breakaway for Tiffany Snow. She's looking to get a shot off, but it's intercepted by Carrie Layton, again, who's playing excellent defense. And Layton doing some excellent dribbling in between the players of the Eagles. And it's going to be a foul on the Eagles, and Scripps Ranch will gain possession, as Carrie Layton has really been shining star defensively for the Falcons. Layton now hits a nice shot and advances the ball past midfield. Some deep penetration for the Falcons, but the ball will go out of play and will be going over to the Eagles. Again, primarily so far in this game, the Scripps Ranch Falcons, say that fast 10 times, have been on their heels as the offensive pressure just keeps coming from the waves that the San Pasqual Eagles are sending at them. And the ball is out of bounds, so it's going to be Falcons ball. We have about 8 minutes left here in the first half. Our score is 2-0. The Eagles over the Falcons here in our championship game. Ball now taken there in midfield by number 18. That is Jamie Fitzpatrick. Ball taken away from her by Rachel Stillings. She's doing a nice job dribbling there, but then it's sent in again by Fitzpatrick. Number 2, Lisa Comrie dribbling it, looking for something. She's running hard with it, being chased by number 21, Carrie Roche. And it's going to be a foul on Roche. It's going to be remain in possession of the Falcons, who have their deepest penetration since the opening moments of the first half. Taken there by number 5, Dina McDonald. She sends it in, but there's nobody there for the Falcons. They're just watching the play. Again, got to watch those high sticks in this game. Now I see the reason for the mouth guards. Nobody wants to lose any front teeth. And we have a foul, as you saw. Ball's being dribbled there nicely by number 5, Rachel Stillings, but she has it taken away by number 8, that's Sarah Demore. Number 7 there, Paige DeLong with it. She sends it deeper into the territory and is stopped there nicely by number 9, Letitia Gallion, but we're going to have a high stick, I think. And we have a substitution. It's number 3, Kristen Muir, coming in for number 12, Glennis Hubbard for the Falcons. Ball around midfield now, sent back in. Falcons are starting to exert some pressure offensively, but here come the Eagles. Number 1, Delinda Benuelos, racing it down the sideline. She's got some room, dribbling it against number 1, Steph Clark. Benuelos now is still dribbling. We've got a foul called, stick interference. And there is a timeout on the field, where our score is the San Pasqual Eagles 2, the Scripps Ranch Falcons nothing.
Amy went down, she's on, but she's number 30. We have her at 13.
Okay, thank you. With 6:22 left in the first half, it is 2-0. Eagles in front. Ball there taken, passed up to front, and that's number 2, Lisa Comrie, but we have a foul. The ball's going to be taken, but the ball goes too high, so it's going to be back over to the Falcons. It's taken there by Carrie Layton, number 4, who's played an outstanding first half. We're going to have a substitution shortly for the Falcons, and the ball's taken. Number 2, Lisa Comrie, looks at it. She's trying to get a shot on goal, but intercepted there nicely by Christy Gannon. Ball taken in front, and there's a scramble. Is there a shot? And, oh, a nice save by the goalkeeper for the Eagles, who is Lisa Rodello, number 50, who dove and made the save. Well, that was the first time that the Falcons tested the Eagle goalkeeper, and Rodello came up to the task. Now, oh, we got a high stick, I think. Ball goes too high, so it's going to be the Falcon ball deep in Eagle territory. We're going to have a short corner, I think. This is the first short corner for the Falcons. There's a good opportunity for them. They need points. Ball's taken, swung at, and goes out of play. So their short corner, the first one of the game, does not result in a scoring chance. However, I think we've got a 16 long corner, rather. Long hit.
No.
As the ball's taken there, and ball goes right out in front, but we're going to have a foul, and it's going to go over back to the Eagles. It's taken there by Christy Gannon. And now the ball's hit around midfield. Intercepted there nicely, number 8, Sarah Demore. And the ball's now fought for. We're going to have a foul, stick obstruction. Ball intercepted there by 15. That is Megan Wernicke. Ball's now placed back into Falcon territory. As Kelly Gannon again gets a shot at the ball. And we have a substitution. That is number 6, Kate Lavelle, coming in for number 2, Lisa Comrie for the Falcons. Carrie Layton is now going to take the ball out for the Falcons.
Good Eagles, good, come on.
Under 4 minutes here in the first half. 2-0 is our score. Eagles in the lead. Now the ball taken by the Eagles. They're trying to get something going offensively here, trying to set something up. The ball is hit back out towards midfield and fought there, both number 18, Jamie Fitzpatrick, and an Eagle player, but there's going to be a foul, and the ball will go to the Eagles. Taken there by number 5, Rachel Stillings. Stillings whacks at it, but the ball goes a little bit high, and it's going to be a Falcon ball. Number 5 is Dina McDonald. She swipes at it. And taken there, intercepted in midfield by the Eagles, who send it back into the Falcon territory. Dribbled there by number 1, Delinda Benuelos. And there's a scramble for it, and there's a shot on net. Oh, and a nice save by the goalie. It's a beautiful save by the goalie, Jenna Buell. And we're going to have a short corner, I believe, for the Eagles. It's a tremendous save by the goalkeeper of the Falcons. That is number 9, Jenna Buell.
Defense was out too soon and must remain.
So the defense is out too soon, and we're going to do it all over again. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Southern California. We're at Degano Junior High. I'm David Goldberg with George Langevin Productions. We're in the first half of the CIF Field Hockey Championship, where the score is the San Pasqual Eagles 2, Scripps Ranch Falcons nothing. And we're going to have an injury substitution, it looks like, as number 2, Lisa Comrie, is going to go in for number 15, Megan Wernicke, for the Falcons. Megan looks to be okay, just some slight blood. I'll have to get that patched up.
Stevens again with his hit.
Stevens hitting it in now. The ball is, Gannon takes it, but a beautiful save there made off the Gannon blast. And we're going to have a foul called again on the Falcons. It's going to be another short corner by the Eagles. Oh, that was a tremendous save by Buell off the blast by Kelly Gannon. Stevens in with a hit, but the ball is, defense left too soon again. So Stevens, Courtney Stevens is number 2. She's taking it in, setting up this short corner. 2-0 already, trying for more. And there's a scramble in front. Again, a nice save by Buell. And there's still a scramble for it out in front. Number 6 chases it down. That's Kate Lavelle. Comes back out to Benuelos, number 1. Still scrambling for it, but we have a foul called, advancing foul on the Eagles. So the ball will go over to Scripps Ranch as a helicopter flies overhead. Now taken there by Carrie Layton. Layton takes a swing and a miss, so she'll do it over. And the ball is not advanced very far at all. Kelly Gannon now trying to advance. It does, but it goes beyond the goal line and out of play. We're nearing the end of the first half. Now it's Layton again taking this hit. She hits it, and it gets through one Eagle player, but then advanced back in as number 20, Tiffany Snow, tries to handle it. Then Kelly Gannon is there as well, but we have a foul. Obstruction foul, and high stick again on the Eagles, so the ball will be taken over by the Falcons. Ball goes high, Snow calls, it bounces high. Taken there by number 9, that's Leticia Gallion. She dribbles with it as number 7's battling with her, but we have a, I believe, obstruction, third-party foul, as only one person can initiate contact with a player. So that is the end of the first half, where our score is the San Pasqual Eagles 2, the Scripps Ranch Falcons nothing. We're at the Degano Junior High in the CIF Field Hockey Championship, and we'll be back with second half action just in a few moments.
This was a practice game like we do. You know what I'm talking about? You guys are still hanging back. Let's go. Let's do it. Miguel, stop. Linda, stay wide. Just give it to the Linda. Every time we've got a shot on goal, it's from the right to the left. We've got to do it. All right.
CIF Sandy section field hockey.
Really get out there.
National Championship. We encourage you to visit our service stations and the ALP and for their sponsorship rings, plaques, and medals. The official San Diego CIF ARCO AMPM section championship program. Be sure to pick up your copy of this attractive souvenir. Hockey championship t-shirts with some sweatshirts is being sold by Hilltop High School. Be sure to find their concession location and pick up one of these beautiful shirts today.
We're about to begin the second half of play as the Scripps Ranch Falcons are down by 2. It's 2-0 Eagles. And they need 2 goals here in the second half of 30 minutes long. Now the ball is taken by Kelly Gannon. She starts things off just like the first half offensively for the Eagles. Ball's taken there. Free hit by number 5, Rachel Stillings. She sends it in and goes wide out of play. It's going to be Falcons ball as they need to get something going offensively. Rather, it's a short corner. It's a short corner, went off the foot of a Falcon player. It's going to be a short corner for the Eagles. Taken there. Oh, it's a nice shot, but blocked in front, and we've got an obstruction. And it's going to be another short corner. It's number 2 is Courtney Stevens. She waits for the defense to get set for, oh, and she swings and misses on it. We're going to do it over again. Stevens surveying the scene. Swings at it. Ball is defended there nicely by the Falcons. That is, can't get a number on her, but we'll try. It's number 15, that's Megan Wernicke. Ball there controlled by the Falcons. Sends it up to number 7, that's Paige DeLong. And she sends it up all the way to number 2, Lisa Comrie. There's only one person behind, but number 21, that is Carrie Rose. She takes it nicely. And she was the last cog defensively for the Eagles. As if the player of the Falcons gets by her, it's a breakaway. Now the ball is thrown deep into the Falcon territory. It's being chased down there by Tiffany Snow. She battles there with the Falcons. Number 1, Steph Clark. And we have a foul on the Falcons, so it's going to be taken by number 1, Delinda Benuelos for the Eagles, but we're going to have another foul. With high stick. Short corner is going to be called. And it's going to be taken there again by number 2, and that's going to be Courtney Stevens. So this is the 3rd short corner opportunity so far in this young second half. Taken there by, it's being battled there now as Layton comes into the fray. She starred defensively for the Falcons in the first half. And there's going to be another foul call. It's going to be taken there by Benuelos, Delinda, number 1. Lifted ball on the free hit. So it's going to go back over to the Falcons. Layton sets it up. She whacks at it. It goes a bit high, lifted, so it's going to go back over to the Eagles as they'll have a chance at it now. San Pasqual now, looking for something offensively. As number 20, he walks right in. That's Tiffany Snow, but the ball is batted back out. Still a scramble for it in the middle there, and the ball goes wide out of play, so it's going to remain Eagles ball as they take a long corner, I believe. And it's swung at by number 2, Courtney Stevens. And we have a foul call. I think it's going to be against the Falcons, and it's going to be Courtney Stevens now taking it. She sends it to the middle. Nice play there defensively to stop it, and that's number 7, Paige DeLong. She still has it, sends it back out now, goes all the way to 21, but it's taken there by number 2. That's Lisa Comrie. She's got some open territory as she races down the left sideline. Comrie now sends the ball back into the midfield, taken there by number 18. That is Jamie Fitzpatrick. She's trying to get something going, but cannot. Good defensive work by the Eagles. As there now is number 3. She's got a battle for it. That's Kristen Muir. Some good action there. Muir now with it again. But it's taken from her by number 7. Number 7, Brooke Comby. She just wanted it more. Number 18 there for the Falcons, Jamie Fitzpatrick. She's trying something, but it's thrown in and blocked and sent out again by the goalkeeper. And we're going to have a foul now. It's going to be Eagles ball. It's a great hit up to number 20, Tiffany Snow. She's got some room now, and with a trailer on her right and left. Ball taken there by, can't see the number, but it's defended well by the Falcons rather, and it's sent back out by number 15, Megan Wernicke. Ooh, those sticks can be very dangerous. Ball is now centered. Number taken by 20, Tiffany Snow. She's looking for somebody, and it's going to be obstruction foul. High stick. It's going to be a short corner again. So the 4th short corner by the Eagles. Taken there by 2, Courtney Stevens. She sends it out to midfield. Batted there back into the center of the field. And a sweep that by number 1, Buenuelos. And another sweep of the stick. And there's going to be a foul called. And it's going to be another short corner. So again, the Eagles maintaining the offensive pressure after that Scripps Ranch Falcons rush resulted in nothing. Ball sent back to Kelly Gannon. It's taken there. And I think we've got a high stick obstruction on the Eagles. So it's going to be a free hit by the Falcons. Taken there by Leighton, number 4. But intercepted there by number 20. Tiffany Snow sends it back in. Ball being scrambled with there. Ball being taken around midfield, but there's a break for the Falcons. As number 7, Paige DeLong has it. She battles there, trying to get something going. She sends it across to number 11. That's Carly Cahy. And we have a foul called, obstruction foul. As the ball sent back into Falcon territory. And there's another foul. Oh, ball is lifted. We have a lifted ball, so it's going to be taken there by number 5, Rachel Stillings. She takes a whack at it. It's a nice job. It's taken there by 7, Brooke Comby. And we have an advancing foul on the Falcons, so the Eagles will take over there. It's hits by number 21, Carrie Roche. And it's being scrambled at, and we have another advancing foul as it hit the player's foot for the Falcons, and it's taken there by number 21 again, Roche. She sends it in, it goes toward the net, and out of bounds.
Good job, Carrie.
So now it's going to be a free hit for the Falcons. It's taken there by Carrie Leighton, number 4. The action is fast and furious here in field hockey. Leighton's hit is a nice hard hit, goes through midfield now with assistance from Lisa Comrie, but set back as Falcons are having some difficulty controlling the ball and advancing it. Kristen Muir now with a nice hit all the way deep in the territory of the Eagles, but a nice play there by Christy Gannon, number 6, who had to control that bouncing ball and did, and send it back out towards midfield. The ball does go out of play there off the Falcons, so it'll be taken by the Eagles. And ball goes out of bounds again. It's going to be Eagles. Possession taken there by Gannon, number 6. Intercepted by the Falcons. They send it up, but intercepted there by number 8 or 9. That's Leticia Gallion.
Muir with the ball, stopping it.
As the teams now are just batting it back and forth between the midfield line. Finally taken there and batted in. Oh, it's a nice try as number 20, Tiffany Snow, cannot control that. A hard hit from midfield. This ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be the Falcons' ball. Taken there and raised ball. So it's going to be Falcon control. Ball toward midfield. Gets misdirected there. And we have another obstruction call. It's going to be taken there by number 3, Kristen Muir. Muir looks to the ref for proper placement, and she sends a nice hit. But it is taken there. The Eagles just seem to have beautiful placement as they're in the right place, but the ball is chopped at and goes way out of bounds, past the goal line. So it's going to be the Falcons' ball. It is 2-0 our score. Goals by Gannon and Leidick in the first half by the Eagles have proved to be the difference.
Gallion stops it.
Now the ball is being hacked at by number 1, Steph Clark. She's trying to get out of harm's way, and the ball goes, right through the goal mouth. Another shot by number 20 is Tiffany Snow, but the ball goes out of bounds. As again, the Eagles maintain some serious offensive pressure, but results in nothing so far. It's a long hit now in the corner.
Long hit is taken when the defense.
It's taken by Snow. She boots it, but it's going to go out of bounds, and I think we're going to have an obstruction. It's going to be, they're going to do it all over again. Snow winds and delivers and hits the outside of the goal. So it's going to be Scripps Ranch Falcons possession. So they're down by a couple goals. We're down to 20 minutes left in the second half. Taken there by Layton. She sends it up to number 2. That's booted past midfield, but we have a foul, I believe. Raised ball.
We have another hit for Scripps Ranch.
Well, it's going to go over to the Falcons. Not sure what the foul was. Muir with the hit. She sends it and just can't seem to get it past that first wave of Eagle defenders, but it's taken there nicely by number 7. That is Paige DeLong. She's battling there with number 21, Carrie Roche. And we're going to have an obstruction call. I think it's third-party call. As you can only engage, only one defender can engage the offensive player with the ball.
It's like a screen, third-party screen for that other player.
And now I'm informed that the third-party obstruction is more or less a screen where the third player screens the offensive player. So take note of that. Ball now sent back towards the center of the field and batted back in deep into the Falcon territory, taken there by Layton and is chased down by Steph Clark. Steph Clark and Tiffany Snow battle there for it. The Eagles just seem to be the more aggressive team, the team that is really hustling all over the field. They are up 2-0 for their efforts. Ball's taken there by Delinda Benuelos, who's played a solid game. And we have a high hit, as everybody moaned for that one, as it looked like she was swinging for the fences. Taken there by 21, Carrie Roche. Ball goes right into the center of the field there, and it's taken nicely. We might have an obstruction call, and we do. So it's going to be taken by the Falcons, Carrie Layton. She sends it, but it can't get it past that first wave of Eagle defenders. McDonald doing a nice job trying to dribble it through a couple Eagle defenders. Oh, but the ball is slammed and hits off the foot of number 3, Kristen Muir. So the ball will be taken by number 2, Courtney Stevens. She sends it across the field and will be stopped there by number 4, Lindsay Smits. Smits now hits it deeper into the Falcon territory, where the ball is taken and defended against nicely. Again, primarily in the second half, the ball has been in the Falcons' territory. They have just been back on their heels due to the aggressiveness of the San Pasqual Eagles. And we are going to have an obstruction, and it looks like we're going to have a short corner. We will have a short corner. Ball stopped there and it's not being able to be controlled, so Layton's going to take control of it herself and tries to do something with it, but it's stolen there by Benuelos, Delinda, number 1. And oh, we have a shot that goes just wide. And it's going to be Falcon ball again, but I'll tell you what, Eagles are just relentless offensively. Now McDonald looking for a break, but again it's intercepted. That's Leticia Gallion. Delinda Benuelos now dribbling it in deep. She's being defended against by number 4, Carrie Layton. Layton with it, sends it across to midfield, but again intercepted there by number 6, Christy Gannon. Eagles just do a marvelous job of stepping in to the lanes and thwarting any offensive attempt by the Falcons. Similar to the forecheck in hockey, they just keep sending people in and really not allowing any offensive advancement by the Falcons. It's taken there by number 1, that is Steph Clark, but again, cannot get it through that first wave of defenders, but we have an obstruction call, and again taken by a free hit for the Falcons. But again, the Eagles control. It's going to be the far side of the field as number 8, Sarah DeMore takes it. She's going to go past midfield for one of the few times the second half. It looks like it's going to go right back the other way as number 2, Courtney Stevens has it. She sends it, but again, Muir is hit hard. And she shakes it off. Gets back into the play.
Good job, brother.
And now the ball is battled there with Snow. And we have an obstruction, I believe, a foul. Lifted ball call is again assistance from number 8 of the Eagles, Kate Hansen. And now the Snow deep inside the territory of the Falcons. She sends a pass just wide as they're going to be a substitution for the Falcons. It's going to be number 12, Glennis Hubbard, coming in for number 3, Kristen Muir. Muir took a couple of shots with the ball off her feet. Layton now controlling, but ball is going to be high, lifted. It's going to be taken there by number 1, Delinda Benuelos, has played an outstanding game. As then the pass to Kelly Gannon is blasted wide by Gannon, and Gannon has a cannon. She has had a number of shots on goal. One resulted in a goal. Now the ball taken by number 5, Rachel Stilling. She sends it back in deep. Ball's being dribbled there nicely by the Eagles, and we have an obstruction, and it's going to get ready for another short corner.
Penalty corner once again. Stevens with
14 minutes left here in the second half. 2-0 Eagles is our score. Ball stopped, blasted by Gannon, and it goes wide and then blasted out of there by the Falcons. Ball goes to the far right side of the field, and it is hit around midfield now, taken there by Christy Gannon, number 6, who's also played a strong game defensively for the Eagles. Falcons really doing everything they can just to keep this at 2-0 and keep the Eagles from scoring again. And they're doing a great job defensively. However, they need goals, and so far they have really been thwarted by any offensive opportunity. As Tiffany Snow has also been everywhere. The Eagles just have some terrific athletes on their team, and it's showing. Hustling, seem to be everywhere. Ball now taken by the Falcons and goes out of bounds. Going to be Falcon ball by Steph Clark. She's going to hit it in. She blasts it to around midfield and struggling there, but it's going to be hit by Rachel Stillings, but I think we're going to have a ball's going to go hit a little bit high. So it's going to be Falcon possession. They're down by 2 goals. They need some answers. Number 5, Dina McDonald's going to take it right in front of us. She sends it. It's a nice hit, taken there by number 2, Lisa Comrie. She sends it through, but nobody there for the Falcons. But then number 18 is there, Jamie Fitzpatrick. She's trying to get something going. Now some offensive opportunity for the Falcons. But it's thwarted there again by Christy Gannon, who just seems to be everywhere for the Eagles defensively. There's Layton, who is incredible defensively in the first half, as she continues that in the second half for the Falcons. She's been the bright spot so far for the Falcons. Now the ball taken by Stilling. She sends it in, looking for another scoring opportunity, and smacked at it by Glennis Hubbard. And the ball is close to the goal. Let's see, there's a scramble for it. And we're going to have a foul. It's going to be Falcon ball. Sent up. And obstruction, I believe, on the Eagles. It hit off the foot of an Eagle player.
That's advancing.
Advancing foul. And the ball now taken there. Looks like Carly Cahy is going to take a shot at it, number 11. She swings at it, but doesn't go very far. But it's then taken there by 18. That is Jamie Fitzpatrick. She's looking to move on it. And she's going to be instructed with by number 9, Leticia Gallion. So now the Falcons with a little offensive pressure. It is Brooke DeLong now with the ball. That's Sarah DeMore, pardon that. And we're going to have an obstruction as number 2, Courtney Stevens, did some well defensively. And where there is a timeout. Timeout now on the field, where our score is the San Pasqual Eagles 2, the Scripps Ranch Falcons nothing. So after the timeout, where we have 11 minutes to go here in the second half, it is the Eagles 2, the Falcons nothing. Taken there by number 2, number Lisa Cormery. She's looking for some offense. This ball is hit up and raced down there by Dina McDonald. She's going to take it there, looking for some offensive opportunity. The ball is hit high, so it's going to be a short corner for Scripps Ranch. This is an opportunity that they really have to capitalize on.
Eagles, get there, Eagles, get there!
Taken there, but the ball goes through and not being able to be held. So what do we have? We're going to have to do it all over again, it looks like. I think the defense of the Eagles left a little bit early. Got a ruckus crowd here behind me. Now the short corner. Let's see what happens. Didn't set it up very well as the ball is hit out of harm's way and out of bounds by the Eagles. Falcons just having all sorts of trouble today. But you got to give credit to the Eagles as they have really been exerting a lot of pressure on them on the offensive end and really making them react rather than the other way around. Now the pass is across, but it's going to be an obstruction. It's going to be free hit for Scripps Ranch. They're down 2 with 10 minutes left in the second half, the final half. Ball taken there by number 2. She's got a scoring opportunity. Gets behind the goalie, but there was no advance, and there's a scramble for it, and they score! It looked like number 11, that is Carly Cahy, scored. Oh, that was just a marvelous play. They kept at it. They wouldn't say no. The ball initially got behind the goaltender, then got hit out. Ball was passed across to Cahy. She had it, blasted it in, make it 2-1. That is what the doctor ordered for the Falcons. That's going to make this game a little bit more tense for everyone here, including the players. 2-1 now. The ball is some momentum for the Falcons. A little momentum for the Falcons as the fans explode off that goal by Cahy. It's going to be taken there by Sarah DeMore around the center of the field. She blasts it and doesn't get it past number 3, Kelly Gannon. Gannon has played a terrific game. So has Delinda Benuelos, who has the ball now, but she hits the ball a little bit high. It's going to go back over to Scripps Ranch. The Scripps Ranch needs another to force overtime. And their ball is taken there by number 8, Sarah DeMore, but it's taken there by number 6, Christy Gannon, but we're going to have an obstruction. And a free hit, I believe, by the Falcons. A free hit. Ball's taken and hit out by the goaltender. Goaltender for the Eagles is Lisa Rodello. That's number 50, and she's been busy in the last 30 seconds as the momentum is shifting, and if the Falcons smell blood, folks, stop there. The blast is made, and it goes high, and the ball went high, so that's going to be an illegal play, and it's going to go back over to the Eagles. Taken there by Benuelos, number 1. She sends it ahead to number 20, Tiffany Snow. She's trying to get something going offensively. Leighton there playing her conservatively. Just want to go off something. The ball is crossed nicely, and we have an offsides call on the Eagles. Got a player in the zone. So therefore, it's going to go back over to the Falcons. They're down by a goal. It's 2-1. It's Kahi with the goal. Ball now dribbled in deep, and it is sent through harm's way by number 1. That's Steph Clark. Ball out of bounds. Going to be Eagle ball. And they're battling for it there as number 2 sends it across. That's Courtney Stevens. And it's taken there by number 2, Lisa Comrie. She sends it to the last ditch of defense by the Eagles. That is Christy Gannon. But again, she plays her role expertly. And now, some more advancement by the Eagles as they try to turn the tables back on the Falcons. Number 5. Stillings takes it, sent in, stopped nicely by Layton, who's been excellent defensively this game. Taken there by 5, McDonald, but it doesn't go very far, but it is back in the possession of number 11, Carly Kahi, who scored the goal. She sends it back up to number 2. That's Comrie. She's got some room down the right sideline. She's advancing the ball, dribbling it there, and it's hit out of bounds nicely by number 21, Carrie Roche, who's the captain for the Eagles. She hit the advancement, stopped the advancement of the Falcons by hitting the ball out of bounds. It's going to be taken there by Dina McDonald. We have about 5 minutes to go in the second half. Falcons need a goal, and they need it bad. And we're going to have a short corner call. So this is a golden opportunity for the Falcons to tie the game. We're almost under 5 minutes. And there seems to be a stoppage of play.
Lisa! Score! Come on!
So now it's going to be a short corner for the Falcons. Taken there by 3, Kristen Muir. Ball is taken, and it's stopped, and going to be advanced there by the Eagles. Stopped by number 1, Cook. Cook's going to send it back up. Clark, rather. And ball is taken there nicely by Benuelos. A terrific play right in front of us. Sent deep into Falcon territory now. It's number 4 still advancing, but then Benuelos is there again, and she sends it in, and the goalie's got to make a save. Oh! And a beautiful opportunity for number 1, or is that 4? That is number 4, Lindsay Smith, but it just missed, went over her stick.
Coming in.
We're under 5 minutes in the second half. Falcons down by 1 here in the championship. Oh, and we have a shot that hits the post, but it went high anyway. There was Carrie Roach was given a green card, and that was the reason that they did for the corner, the short corner on the last time. Taken there by Benuelos. She's played in a startling second half. She races it down, goes out of bounds, going to be Eagle ball. Benuelos is there. She swings at it, goes into the center of the field, but we're going to have a lifted ball. So the balls will come out for the Scripps Ranch Falcons. Taken there by Layton. She has a nice hit on it, but the ball is going to go out of bounds around midfield. We have 3 minutes left in the ball game. Score is San Pasqual Eagles 2, Scripps Ranch Falcons 1.
Come on, San Pasqual, let's go!
Taken there by Gannon, Christy Gannon, number 6. As the crowd is dead silent here now. As they're hoping for some, holding their breath for offensive advancement. They need to put all their resources offensively now. Taken nicely by Clark, but it's taken back from her by Benuelos. The battle of number 1s for each team. Benuelos is dribbling it nicely into the goal, but it goes out of bounds off the outside of the net. So it will be, rather it went off a Falcon player, so it will be Eagle ball. Benuelos will take it. Ball sent in there, taken by number 11. That's Carly Cahe. She scored the goal for the Falcons. She's going to have the opportunity to take it out right there.
Here we go, Pasqual. Here we go. Come on.
Taken there by Muir. But can't get it through Benuelos. Again, it's number 20, Tiffany Snow, who's played an excellent game as well. Ball's going to be taken there by the Eagles.
With a hit for San Pasqual. Just outside the 25-yard line.
It's going to be taken by number 5, Rachel Stillings. So we're nearing the end of this ball game. Sent in by number 2. The ball's right there in the front of the net, but it goes out of bounds.
Keep it down there, Courtney.
Ball is now swung on and hit towards midfield, but it gets sent back by number 5, Rachel Stillings. And there was a collision there, and I think we're going to have a foul. Obstruction foul. Time is running out on the Falcons. They need a goal. And the ball is sent in deep to Benuelos. She's dribbling it there. Passes it over to number 2, Courtney Stevens. We have an obstruction. Falcon ball taken there. Intercepted by 21. Out of bounds, Eagle ball. Taken in there. Number 2 chases after it. That's Lisa Comrie. Falcons really have to attack at this point. Off the foot. Free hit for the Eagles. Taken there as Clark and Benuelos battle for it. It's going to be a free hit taken by Kristen Muir. She sends it through. Oh, nice play there by number 5, Rachel Stillings. It's Benuelos again trying to dribble it deep into Falcon territory. But it will go out of bounds. It's going to be Falcon ball. And that is the game. The whistle signifies the game being over. So, ladies and gentlemen, the San Pasqual Eagles have won the CIF Field Hockey Championship of 1996. They have beaten the Scripps Ranch Falcons by a score of 2-1. A tremendous game we've seen here today. A beautiful second half of play. The Eagles came with 2 goals in the first half, really exerting all the pressure offensively. And then in this beginning and throughout most of the second half, the Eagles were just relentless in their offensive pressure. The Falcons were doing everything they could just to prevent another goal. And they ended up getting one of their own on a beautiful goal by Carly Cahe. However, that was not enough as the San Pasqual Eagles win the Field Hockey Championship and beat the Scripps Ranch Falcons by a score of 2-1. I'm David Goldberg for George Langevin Productions.
Thank you, guys.
I think it's on. Presenting for Scripps Ranch, Dave LeMay, their new principal.
What's up, Dave?
Golden. Forward. Just Linus Hubbard, Janet Buell, Leslie Olenek, Paige DeLong, Sarah Donnelly, Kristen Muir, Gary Layton, Dean McDonald, and Megan Murray. Congratulations, Mary.
Glennis and Carrie. Team trophy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies.
Once again, congratulations, Scripps Ranch, and a job well done.
Let's go back over there.
And now, presenting awards for San Pasqual, their Dean of Instruction, Art Warren, along with Miss Jan Jessup. San Pasqual, will you take the field, please? CIF San Diego Section Field Hockey Champions, San Pasqual High School, and their coach Tracy Paul. For San Pasqual, Dalinda Banuelos, Patricia Browning, Sarah Ganning, Lisa Rodello,
Five-year partner.
Good job, Lisa.
Lisa, you made that awesome thing in the first half. It was unbelievable. They dived through the practice all year. Good job, Carrie. Thanks for being kind.
Emily Rowan, Lindsay Schmidt,
Congratulations. You going in?
I told you I was going to play you today, didn't I?
Tiffany Snow, Courtney Stevens,
I know.
Rachel
Game,
Flynn,
awesome. Those crosses were beautiful.
Good job, Corey.
Erica Banuelos,
Stepped it up and said the best game, everything. I'm so proud of you.
Good job.
Amy Window,
Good job.
Marion Buckley,
Congratulations. Yeah, come on down the line.
Jake Hess, Robin Chris,
Robin, thank you for
Corey
your help and leadership
Serpiolo,
with those guys. We spot today. I really appreciate that.
Bernadette Staley,
How you doing?
Leave me hanging.
and Sarah Lowe.
Good job.
Thank you. Glad your big sister was hugging me last year.
That's right. Good job.
San Pasqual, the head coach, Tracy Paul, and Christine Coker.
Oh, thank you very much. You guys,
The San Diego CIF Section I'd like to thank you, the fans and spectators, for supporting high school athletics. Thank you very much.
There's a hole there. Move it over.
My pants? Sarah, you guys have to squish on the ground. Lindsay, squish. I thought it was.
Row, guys. Not done since 86. I'm so proud of you. Undefeated all the way.
It's 96.
Oh my God.
Hey, I don't know where you were. David, I'll be right back. I know.
Hi, I'm David Goldberg with George Langevin Productions, and with me now I have two of the championship members of the San Pasqual Eagles who have defeated the Scripps Ranch Falcons here by a score of 2-1. First, tell me your name and what you thought of today's game.
I'm Lisa Rodello, and I thought we played really well today, and it's been such a fun season. We did really good. Good job, Eagles.
I'm sure it feels great to win. I want to ask you this. Much of the game, your team offensively was putting tremendous pressure on the Falcons. What do you do as a goalie to stay focused and stay in the game? Because really you had a lot of time there by yourself.
I just try to stay focused by cheering them on and just back there cheering them on. I don't know.
I guess the championship game was enough stimulation for you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, congratulations. Tell me your name and what you thought about today's game.
My name is Rachel Stillings, and I'm very proud of our team today because we worked hard and we pulled through today as a team, and congratulations, guys.
Now, did you guys, I haven't seen the games previous, but did you guys feel like, I mean, you really seemed to be dominating the game mostly, but the score was 2-1. What were your thoughts on your opponent today?
They were really hard, and they passed good, and they were really fast, and so we just had to work together and get the ball up there and score.
That's great. Before I let you go, let me ask you this. Where would you like to go to college?
I don't really mind where I go to college. Any Division I school would be great. That's what I'm shooting for.
And what do you want to do when you get older?
I'd like to be an FBI agent.
An FBI agent. Well, okay. Where do you want to go to school?
Any Division I college, just like Lisa. And when I grow up, I want to go play in the Olympics for field hockey and then become a teacher.
Well, congratulations to you both, and maybe we'll see you in Australia in the year 2000.
Thank you. Thanks.
And here with me now, I'm joined by two more members of the championship San Pasqual Eagles. First, number 19, tell me your name and what you thought about today's game.
Lynette Leidick, and like Tracy said, that our whole point of this game was to come out not with the fear of losing, but just to go and play to win, you know. And so that's what we did. Exactly, we had it in our mind the whole time, just to go out there and win, and that's what we did. We weren't afraid to lose.
Now tell me, you scored the first goal of today's game, if I'm not mistaken. Can you tell us a little bit about that goal?
Well, it was a corner that was hit out, and it kind of got fumbled around. It was really just kind of crowded in there, and I believe it went off a Brooks stick, and it came towards me, and I just pushed it right in past the goalie.
Well, you certainly did. Tell me your name and what you thought about today's game.
My name's Tiffany Snow, and I thought we played really good as a team today, and we worked well together, and I liked it.
Tell me, it seemed to be most of the game, you guys, the score was only 2-1, but you guys seem to be dominating the game offensively, really putting a lot of pressure on them. What did you feel about your opponent today?
About our opponents? They came out a little bit stronger than we thought. They were really quick to get to the ball. As you know, they were dominating the first maybe 2 minutes of the game. We're like, whoa, we'd kind of jump back. We had to jump in front of them and get to the ball first, you know, because they were pretty quick at doing that. So that was it.
Yeah, it certainly did seem that you guys wanted it more and were the aggressors. So tell me, what would you like to do? First, tell me, where would you like to go to university?
I'm not sure right now.
Do you know what you want to do when you get older?
Yeah, I want to go to college, get a scholarship, and maybe try out for the Olympic team.
Well, that's a reasonable, noble goal. Can you tell me where would you like to go to college?
I'm not sure where I want to go yet. I'm not sure whether I'm going to go on sports yet or not, but I know that I want to major in something around the area of architecture, something like that. So.
And do you know what you want to do when you grow up? Maybe be an architect?
Yeah, something like that, or interior design, something within that bounds. So, yeah.
Well, congratulations to you both, and good luck in the future.
Thank you.
And with me now are two seniors of the championship San Pasqual Eagles field hockey team as you get a shot of their championship trophy of 1996. First, tell me your name and what you thought about today's game.
Kelly Gannon, and I am so relieved and so excited to win another CIF championship. And I thought we played well, and I thought we had it in the first half. I knew that we were going to win.
You guys did seem to be dominating offensively today's game. Tell me what your name is and what you thought about today's game.
My name's Kay Roach, and I thought that we played very well, and we went all the way undefeated, and that was a big relief to just get it out of our systems and win everything. And I knew we were going to win since last night when we had since this morning when we had a big team talk inspiration and everything.
Now tell me, you guys seem to be dominating the game, but the score was only 2-1. What were your thoughts about your opponent today?
I thought they came out hard at the beginning, but once we scored, they kind of let up. But I don't know, they scored again. We just kind of took a deep breath and, I don't know, played it like it was 0-0 again, though. So we pulled it out.
What did you think about your opponent today?
They came out strong, and I think we just rose above them and came out on top.
You certainly did. Final questions. Where would you like to go to school?
I am not sure. I'm debating in back east, Midwest.
Well, that's reasonable. Do you know what you want to do when you get older?
No, maybe going to art or accounting.
Very good. Where would you like to go to college?
I'm looking back east also, Midwest, and I probably want to teach when I get there.
Well, congratulations to you both. You both played an outstanding game.
Thank you. Thanks.
And with me now are two more seniors of the championship San Pasqual Eagle field hockey team of 1996. As you see the trophy they're holding. First, tell me your name and what you thought about today's game.
My name's Courtney Stevens. I thought it was a good end to a good season. That about sums it up.
Tell me your name and what your thoughts were.
I'm Letitia Gallion, and I think that we came out to win, and we did it.
Now, as I asked the other girls in your team, the score was 2-1, but however, you seem to be dominating most of the game, especially in their offensive end. What were your thoughts about today's opponent, and how did they play you considering your undefeated season?
I thought they played us pretty good. Their defense did great in trying to shut us down, but we were able to put it in a couple times. We had a lot of opportunities, but we weren't able to score on all of them.
What were your thoughts about today's opponent?
I think we came out hard, and we were ready to play, and they played us really well and clogged up the center, and we could only put it in twice.
So tell me, final couple questions. Where would you like to go to school?
I have no idea. Probably somewhere fairly close.
And do you know what you like to do when you get older?
I think I'd like to be a physical therapist.
A physical therapist. And do you know where you'd like to go to school?
Somewhere in California or close around there.
And do you know what you'd like to do when you get older?
I'm planning on majoring in psychology.
In psychology. Well, congratulations. And great game today, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, with me now are two more members of the championship field hockey team from the San Pasqual Eagles. First, tell me your name and what you thought about today's game.
My name's Delinda Banuelos, and I thought that it was a really good game, probably one of the best that we've played all year.
Tell me what your name is and what you thought about today's game.
My name is Christy Gannon, and I thought we played great. We passed good, and I'm glad that we won.
Well, I'll tell you, by announcing the game in Washington, you two in particular, I thought played an outstanding game. Both you, Christy, on the defensive end, and you, Delinda, on the offensive end. Tell me, the game was 2-1. However, you guys seem to be dominating the game offensively almost the entire game, and really had them back on their heels. What were your thoughts about today's opponent?
I knew they were going to be tough and really hard to beat, and we needed a lot of men. We needed it up here. We needed to think that we were going to win, and we really wanted it more than they did, and I think that's what got us through the win.
Yes, I think I agree with that. I was saying that during the broadcast. It seemed that you guys wanted a little bit more than they did. Tell me, what were your thoughts about today's opponent?
They came out and played us tough, but I think we had more determination, and we just wanted to win it more than them.
Indeed. Well, you guys played an outstanding game. And before I let you go, let me just ask you a couple more questions. Where would you like to go to college?
Anywhere where they will accept me.
Well, that's reasonable. Do you know what you'd like to do when you get older?
No, I have no idea right now.
Well, good luck. Tell me, where would you like to go to college?
I don't really know right now.
Do you know what you'd like to do when you get older?
No.
Do you guys aspire to play field hockey when you get to the next level?
Yeah.
Well, you guys played a tremendous game and enjoy the championship. It's always great to get one.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And now I'm joined with three seniors of the Scripps Ranch Falcons team who are gracious enough to join us here today for a post-game interview. First, could you tell me your name and what you thought about today's game?
My name's Kristen Muir, and I thought we played a good game. We were strong and did good, but, you know.
You guys did play an excellent game. The other team seemed to be really hitting you guys aggressively offensively and really having a lot of people forward, and you guys didn't seem to be able to get anything going offensively. Is that pretty much your take on it?
Yeah, they did good switching the ball across the field, and we just, I don't know, it's hard for us to get it together.
What is your name, and what did you think about today's game?
My name is Glennis Hubbard, and I thought we played an overall good game. We came back and scored a goal. That shows that we can do it, but just didn't have enough time.
Well, you guys did play a gutsy game. And lastly, could you tell me your name and what you thought about today's game?
My name is Megan Warnicki, and I thought that we played a good game, but they were a strong team, and we both had our hearts in there, but we just couldn't get back, and their switches were really good, but we just couldn't keep up, and our goal at the end shows that we have a lot of heart out there, and we thought we should win, but
We did our best.
yeah, we tried.
Well, I'll tell you guys, coming from being a sportsman myself and being an athlete, there's been many times where I've lost a championship and it feels like crap, if I can say that, but hey, it's great just to get there, and it's a fun ride, and you guys should be proud.
We got here, so that means more than anything, because we're seniors and new school. We did this well.
Yeah, first time we've ever been to CIF, so we can feel proud leaving the school. And I think I know from the seniors' point of view that we're not as sad that we lost, just that it's the end of the season and that it had to end like this, and we just don't want to stop playing field hockey. I know, it's our last game. That's the main reason why we were sad.
That is a rough one. Before I let you guys go, could you just tell me what your future plans are, where you're going to go to school, or what your plans are?
I'm probably going to be going to state, most likely, San Diego State.
And do you know what you'd like to do when you get older?
No.
What are your plans?
I really don't know what I want to do, but I'm looking at UC schools. I'm not too sure where, but hopefully I can still play field hockey.
Oh, I'm sure you can. And your plans?
I applied to like 4 or 5 UC schools, and I'd like to go to either Santa Barbara or UCLA.
Well, guys, you played a gutsy game, and you got nothing to be ashamed of, and good luck in the future to all of you.
Thanks.
Hi, and now I have with me the coach of the championship San Pasqual Eagles, Tracy Paul, who's a bit wet from the Gatorade bath at the end. Tracy, tell me your thoughts about today's game.
I think we played an awesome game of field hockey. My team completely dominated the game. They came out with the intention to win. They played a truly passing game, and everyone stepped up. and played tremendous field hockey. I'm really proud of them.
Yes, you should be. Your team really impressed me. You have some girls who are just really wanted it badly, and it seemed that they wanted it more than the other team.
We have a saying called DIMIT, it's determination is more important than talent, and we came out determined.
You certainly did. Now let me get your opinion on this. In the first minute of the game, the Falcons were really on the attack and had a couple opportunities. And ever since after that first minute and a half, you guys really just dominated offensively.
Well, it takes every team a few moments to settle down, and I was not disturbed by it at all. I knew that my team, would settle in and play good hockey. They got to get a feel for the field and the ball and the pressure put on by the other team. A lot of teams this year have come out and tried to dominate us in the first few moments.
Let me ask you this. You guys did dominate. There's no question about that, but the score was 2-1. Now, when they got their goal, there seemed to be a lot of momentum by the Falcons. Their fans were getting into it. What were your thoughts, and how did you think your team would respond?
Oh, I thought they'd get a goal, to be honest with you. They don't like to lose. They haven't lost this year, so they weren't about to give it away in the last few minutes of the game. I wasn't worried about it at all, actually, to be honest with you. I knew my team would not allow another goal to go in, and actually, I thought they would just rebound with a goal.
Well, they almost did, and they came back strong, and I'll tell you what, they played a great game, and you should be commended. What a terrific job, and good luck in the future.
Thank you very much.
Well, there you have it. We've seen an incredible game here, the 1996 CIF Field Hockey Championship, won by the San Pasqual Eagles over the Scripps Ranch Falcons by a score of 2-1. You've seen the game, you've seen the interviews, and you've got to agree that was just a heck of a matchup and some great sportsmanship and players all the way around. Once again, I'm David Goldberg with George Langevin Productions saying so long from Degano Junior High.